we are going to discuss a very important discussion or a very important topic, that is, why should we read newspaper, especially English newspaper. Sorry, I am taking a pen. Why should we read newspaper, especially English newspaper? You know that the term newspaper has been coined from the different words like north, east, west, and south. News. North, east, west, and south. My dear viewers, I have not made my introduction lengthy. I have already entered my content. You see that newspaper reading is a good habit, not only to be acquainted with the modern news, the recent news, but also with different items like advertisements, both national and international, and also to be acquainted with the modern trends in various topics. For example, today's Times of India. First, we should go through national news, because a newspaper contains both local, national, and international news. And at the same time, it can cater to the tastes of all people. For example, those who are businessmen must go through the newspaper only to have the idea of the prices of the essential commodities or the commodities which they are going to market, etc. However, whatever may be the case, I am discussing with you why should we read newspaper, especially English newspaper. There was a time, especially in our time when we were school students or college students, our teachers advised us that first go through international news, then go through national news, then go through editorials and columns, and then go through the advertisements on different products, the recent products with which we are not acquainted. Just follow me and you will be able to be acquainted with different types of points why we should read newspaper. Hello, My dear viewers, my patrons, my well wishers, those who have joined my class, that is live streaming, must like, comment and subscribe my channel and easy step to English grammar if possible. I may claim or I may demand that I am giving you some important topics and discussions, and for which you must subscribe my channel. And if you subscribe, I will be encouraged and enthused to discuss more topics and many topics with you. However, but I say that when and today or nowadays you are acquainted with electronic media like television and mobile, laptop, etc., through which you can get news update hour after hour or daily. But the print media like the Statesman, the Times of India will provide you with not only news but also good vocabularies, and those vocabularies will help you to enhance your speaking capability and at the same time writing authority. Clear, my dear viewers? For example, tonight I have taken the newspaper, The Times of India, where I am going to give you some points. You see that nowadays newspapers actually go on with the help of the advertisements only. So the first page is a big advertisement on a mobile phone, OnePlus mobile phone, and the entire page has been occupied by the advertisement of OnePlus mobile phone. And that is why the company has contributed a huge amount of money or paid a huge amount of money to the Times of India. Clear? And the advertisement contains maximum price, minimum price, and how you can get through EMIs with the help of the banks, etc. So you have a clear-cut idea about the product and you may purchase it after having gone through the newspaper. Okay? So it has catered to the taste of those who are in need of a good mobile set. Clear? So I have given you the first example that advertisement plays a major role. You may note down because this sort of writing skill may be given in your examination. So advertisements in print media plays a very vital role, and without the advertisements our newspaper cannot run. Okay? Now, the second page, you see that has been completely occupied with the advertisement of Ganesh Consumer Products Limited. Ganesh Consumer Products Limited. So Ganesh Consumer Products is a company, and in this company produces flour, produces many other consumer products that we need daily in our kitchen. Clear? So Ganesh Consumer Products Limited have occupied the entire page, that is the second page. So it has also paid a huge amount of money or a lot of money to the newspaper for running. Clear? So newspapers must have the consumer durables, without which a newspaper cannot run. First point. Now, the second point, national news with the banner headline. With the banner headline, because headline of a news plays a crucial role in giving the news to the people, because nowadays people have no time to go through the newspaper from top to bottom, because they are too much busy. They will have to go to office, they will have to perform their homely duties. Thus, you see that in the fourth page, there is a national news. Just listen to me very carefully. That 8 die as 7-kilometer cloud column dumps. Again, I am repeating. 8 die as 7-kilometer cloud column dumps 252 millimeter rain in 7 hours. In 7 hours. So it is the natural disaster, and this natural disaster has caused a havoc to the civic society in Kolkata. In Kolkata. And it is the headline only. It is the headline only. And the headline suggests how much affected was Kolkata during the heavy downpour. Clear? It is the national news. 8 die. Now, you see, you see that rain demon, another news, rain demon sets back city Durga Puja plans. That means there were many pandals, many beautiful pandals, and all the pandals went underwater, and all the pandals were destroyed or damaged by heavy downpour or torrential rain. Torrential rain. Clear? So, here you learn a beautiful language, rain demon, D-E-M-O-N. So, it may be broken in the way, rain demon, rain just like a demon. It is a rain demon, it is metaphor, and you have learnt a vocabulary, rain demon. Clear? Sets back city Durga Puja plans. And if you go through the news, you will see the 252 millimeter rain that a monstrous mass of cloud unleashed on the city. So you have learnt the vocabulary unleashed, L-E-A-S-H-E-D, unleashed on the city. In just 7 hours, damaged many Durga Puja pandals and even idols. So it is a great loss to the Durga Puja organizers. Durga Puja organizers. So you have not only received news but also learned vocabularies. Clear? So the festive mood of the Kolkatans have been greatly damaged. Now there is a statistics. You see, there is a statistics of rainfall in Kolkata. For example, Godia 332 millimeter, Kalighat 280 millimeter, Topsia 275 millimeter. Kolkata gets 20%. Kolkata gets 20% of annual rainfall in one night. That is the statistics. Calcutta gets, or Kolkata gets 20% rainfall within 7 hours of night. Throughout the year, Calcutta gets a certain amount of rainfall, and 20% of which was witnessed by Kolkata within 7 hours of the night. So how devastating, how damaging, and how horrifying the cloudburst, the rainfall, and the damaging capacity of the downfall, causing death, destroying houses, etc., and including the pandals just before the puja. Clear? Now how the rescue work was done. The civic body, I am reading the headlines only. The civic body, that is the municipal corporation of Kolkata Corporation, the civic body struggles to flush out water amid downpour and high tide. So you see that it is a woe to the danger. What to the danger? That means when the civic body was struggling hard to rescue the misery-stricken people of Kolkata and to flush out water, just at that moment there was a high tide in the Ganga. So the high tide added fuel to the fire. And causing a great misery, causing sufferings to the common people of Kolkata. Clear? And the newspaper has also covered a great news cautioning the people that plastic waste adds drainage struggle. So there was no way of clearance of water. Just follow me, and after having gone through the live streaming again, you will be able to write a good paragraph on this devastating cloudburst and damage. Clear? You see that plastic wastes or plastic waste adds to drainage struggle. So you see that after each function, after each meeting and many other gatherings, plastics were used frequently as food packet and many other purposes, and those wasted plastics were thrown here and there on the streets and also in the playing fields and also in the gathering place, etc. And all these plastics have been washed away to the drainage system of Kolkata, and as a result of which the water could not pass smoothly through the canals, through the channels, directly to the water bodies as well as the Ganga and the other rivers. So plastics were the main cause of the waterlogging, the great waterlogging in Kolkata. Since 1978, Kolkata did not witness such a cloudburst, heavy downpour, and the miseries and sufferings of people. Clear? Now, for example, from big national news to the local news, step by step. I have started with advertisements, then national news, big national news, then local news. Fire at grocery store. Fire at grocery store. Restaurant in Baliganj. In Baliganj, a devastating fire broke out suddenly, and the cause maybe or might be short circuit. Short circuit. You see, and now I am giving you the international news. Now I am giving you the I am giving you more national news. For example, uprooted trees and traffic chaos. Uprooted trees add to traffic woes. So during the heavy downpour or the cloudburst, many trees were uprooted on the streets of Kolkata, and the uprooted trees caused jam or the plying of the vehicles. Clear? Flooded streets, crew delays through flight schedule haywire. So haywire is H-A-Y, hay, W-I-R-E, haywire. So haywire is a new vocabulary which is used only by the newspapers. By the newspapers. Now I am giving you an international news. International news is that Donald Trump has imposed some taxes or tariffs, a high amount of tariffs on goods or commodities, Indian goods or commodities, and that is why the production of Indian consumer goods or products have sharply decreased, and as a result of which the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has decreased the GST level. The GST level, or slashed the GST level on some very essential commodities, including mobiles, electronic goods, cars, etc. And this is the news of, this is the international news, and the time is very short, and that is why I cannot discuss the column or the editorials. But Narendra Modi has sharply reacted to Trump's harsh decision, and the Uttar Pradesh government is on the world map because they are exporting many homemade things in the European countries. That's the end. And if you go through the newspapers, English newspapers daily, you will enhance your vocabulary, and you can be acquainted with the modern products. You can be acquainted with the national and international news, and at the same time you can face an interview when you are updated. I think that all of you will like, comment, share and subscribe my channel, An Easy Step to English Grammar. Thanking all of you. Good night, as you like it.